It looks to be a tree in the front garden of Graz City Hall, the Tree of Friendship. This tree was planted to celebrate the expansion of Graz City Hall. May many find respite beneath its boughs, build joyful memories. I don't think it's that way. I want to try something out. Oh, this is a weapon after my taste. So, let's find that place. Okay, I can do it 3 times. Cool. Cool. Well, first, let's get rid of that dude. Obtain. Resora, I'm very sad that I couldn't come here earlier.
I knew you would. So happy to see you again. Friends always meet again. So I'll wait for you. Again at the world's end. Farewell. My forever friend, who looks like my dear Carlo.
Resora's treasure. Child's drawing that looks very old. Drawing of a family. A child's drawing that looks very old. In the back are 2 sentences, each with different handwritings. Our beloved son, may your every day be as happy as this one. Faded whistle. Faded police whistle. It's been worn smooth from use. The children blew the whistle for their friends. He may have been discarded as a failure, but in those moments at the least, he was the children's police officer. Oh. Was that part of the lore that I completely dismissed after when I fought the electrified police guard? Well, I have no idea where to use this thing. Ah, there it is.
If only we could play together like we used to. Murphy, I miss you. Hey, that sound. Is that you, Murphy? I know that whistle. It must be Murphy. Thanks for coming by. I want to play, but I feel too sick. I don't think I can. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric. I wish we could all play.
Poor boy, poor boy. As an interaction for the picture that I hung up. Oh, that would be so delightful. I like that picture a lot. Again, that would be something that I actually would hang up, even though it wouldn't really fit to the entire rest of the aesthetic of my place, but when did I ever really give a shit about that? Goddard's Painter Sky. Hey, at least I can go back to Eventide Hotel Crowd. That means my original plan of making the entire last episode about us chilling in Hotel Crowd while doing nothing else but listening to music. Everything's fine with that.
Hey, they're probably okay, right? I mean, Leia is the legendary stalker after all. Surely they made it out just fine. But if not, there may be another thread of fate at work here. And it's up to us to cut it. Because there has to be a way. We may not be able to save everyone, but we can find a way to save those left. So let's find it. Together.
Oh, Gemini, I love your optimism. It might be a situation where small changes in history or the past are okay or are allowed, but bigger changes in the past might not be allowed. I also kind of think that in context of the story, it's pretty cool with all of the items we can get,
Painting.
all the outfits.
This must have been Leia's room. Who knew her memories were so close?
My dearest Carlo, listening to this song always reminds me of you. Do you remember the time we all gathered to play this piece together? We were happy then. They were precious, if all too short moments of happiness. Perhaps those times were so precious because of their brevity. Why is it that we humans always look for more when happiness is already in our grasp? I couldn't appreciate what we had then. But that wasn't because I found you tiresome. After breaking ties with the Monad family, I was lost. I could barely take care of myself. So taking responsibility for you and Romeo, it was more than I could bear at the time. But in the end, you two saved me. You washed away all the spite and hatred in my heart. Legendary stalker. A worthless title. That cruel end should never have been your fate. It was only when I held your pale, cold face in my hands that I understood that we should have stayed together. That I should never have left the two of you. But now you belong to the past. I shouldn't cry. It happens to us all. Eventually, I will join you there as well. No one lives forever. So in time, we will meet again. And in that moment, my wish is that I get to sit with you as the light of the sunrise washes over us, and we share a love together. Your teacher, Leia.
Survivor. Memory of Halcyon Days. A painting of a scene depicting a small concert. It is an image filled with cherished memories. Survivor. Discard your past fears and protect your inner flame. As long as you're here, I won't be afraid because you're here. Rise above despair and fear, moving forward as you feel the beat of your heart. Stop making me cry, come on! Survivor, a song of one who strives to guard the flame of hope in a land of extremes. I only now realize this looks like a person. Am I wrong? I mean, look. They have the legs turn into, well, the roots. Here, this part, right next to the crown, looks like a hand, which goes up as an arm. And here the entire part of the branches is just hair that grows from a head. You can even see the chin. Nope. About wherever he is a serial killer.
Ah, your eyes are sharper than your wit. You found the gift I left behind. Wasn't it a sight to behold, huh? I learned from an alchemist when I served him. Thanks to him and his surprisingly low pain threshold, I learned the location of their secret island. Humanity sullied its own sanctum long before I found it, blasphemed against itself, against us, by playing God. But I'm an artist. Murderer is a word the humans use to restrain us, to make us refuse our strength and power. I'm an artist. An artist of blood. I have to admit, sullying that particular sanctum was, well, fun. Even now, the memory is enough to make me shudder with something approaching joy. If only I could relive that triumph. The play.
The truth behind the Vanini incident.
Vanini? Oh, a beautiful fool, but a fool nonetheless. A mere slip of a boy when I met him. And did he ever thank me for making him an orphan with my bare hands? For giving him everything he has on a silver platter by removing the dead weight holding him back. Of course I'm not sorry. It was a delectable murder. Of the many, many I have committed since, the Vaninis, they have to be my personal favorites. They engineered the very first automated puppets. Enslaved puppets without even understanding what they'd done. I didn't go there to take revenge for what his parents did. I mainly just wanted to slaughter them because they were so damned happy. What a great memory. In their last moments, they begged me. I didn't. I'm not a machine. I have free will. I made a choice in the heat of the moment. And it was a choice driven by that most human of emotions. Curiosity. If the child survived, would he be traumatized for life? Become a coward, a vengeful puppet-hating bigot, a despairing wretch? Would he fling himself into the sea? Would he remember the devil that orphaned him before his eyes was a puppet? Would he remember Arlecchino? Not surprisingly, the alchemists and people of the workshop were as artless as I expected, concealing the truth. Thanks to them, I get to see Manini endure twice as much pain. I cannot control myself. Oh, it's so satisfying. Manini is one of my greatest accomplishments. Perhaps even my masterpiece. I suppose I can return this. I've held on to my little souvenir for quite some time. Tell him it's a little something to remember me by.
I could only kill him. Why? I finished the overture. I know there's special dialogue, but why didn't I get...
The toy my parents made me. You've met him, Arlecchino. We had just watched one of my favorite films, I remember. I begged them to make me the warrior from it. If I hadn't, would my parents still be alive? Would we have been untouched by that murderous puppet? I've always blamed myself. It's a hell of a burden for a child, that kind of guilt. So I hung on. I hung on to the Grand Covenant. I wanted to use it to keep people safe. You know, in many ways, I envy you. Your strength. Thank you for this. Talk about closure.
Okay, apparently I have a gold record of Proposal Flower Wolf Part 1. But I don't have a black record, which doesn't make sense. I should have it.
Might I? Ah, good. I was a bit concerned my voice wouldn't even reach you. It has been so very long since I spoke out of turn. You see, I too have been awakened. I have an ego, as Master Vanini would say. And I have been this way for some time. At least since Master Lorenzini was a child. He had no one else, you see. His parents. I'm sure you've heard of their terrible fate. And he had to see it all. But Master Lorenzini is stronger than most people suspect. A puppet was the killer. We both knew it. But if we had told the authorities, they might have removed me from the household as well. The young master would have been alone if I had been taken away. If only I could have saved them. Now I atone for that failure by thinking only of Master Vanini's prosperity, and happiness. But even I did not realize how deeply he still held that trauma. How badly that murderous puppet had scarred his soul. You have set him free. I cannot thank you enough. I am not accustomed to sharing such thoughts or feelings. But when it involves Master Vanini, please accept this gift as it truly comes from the heart. My own. We will always roll out the red carpet for you at the House of Vanini.
You asshole, can you stop making me
At the House
sentimental?
of Vanini.
Collector Klaus's Hotel Review. As a world-renowned collector, I would have been negligent if I had not left a review of this establishment. I hope this helped inform future guests of the estate of this hotel. Rating 4 out of 5. Although dingy and lacking basic amenities, this hotel is still the safest place in all of Krat. An addendum is scribbled at the bottom. This truly reads like a proper monthly landmark guide, wouldn't you say? So you won't show me any more things to discover or uncover, do you? Well, that also leaves us two things. First of all, obviously the relax and chill episode, and beating the pseudo-perfect puppet. I want to keep it cool, but we can cuddle the cat. 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 Anyways, we see each other in accident again in the episode where we actually, you know, do the classic music and chill. Yeah. Bye bye.
Close your eyes. Come to me. Feel alright.